Hey, Savvy friends, it's Stephanie with Savvy Girl Saves. How you doing? Happy hump day. It's midweek. Thank you, Jesus. Let's get rocking and rolling into the Let's Visit the Zoo box by CBA Mom Saves. So, I condensed all the money that was in here and I swapped it for 20s because as you've heard me say the last couple of videos, I needed the ones and the singles. Like, I stuffed them into everything and then I had nothing to play with. So I went to the bank, I got some 50s, 100s, 20s, whatever, and consolidated everything. So I have a couple of weeks worth of savings in here. So let's get rocking on this box. So the other thing is that I think I have finally decided on a destination. I have been texting with Joe, who did this box, for like 2 days. We've been talking about it. And she's like, hey, why don't you go to this place called the Biltmore? My mom likes to vacation there, blah, 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 bippity boppity boo. I was like, the Biltmore? Now that really sounds familiar, but I'm not quite sure. So I look it up. Sure as SHIT, this place, the Biltmore, is the Vanderbilt home, the home of Cornelius Vanderbilt. If you don't know who Cornelius Vanderbilt is, he owns the Breakers in Newport, Rhode Island. It is the largest summer home. The Breakers in Rhode Island is his summer home, and it's enormous. And his daughter is Gloria Vanderbilt, and his grandson is Anderson Cooper. So there's your bit of history. Anyway, the Biltmore, these are the games, so they're going to go over here. The Biltmore is his actual home. Oh my God. It's like, for real, it's like his home. So we're going to go and stay in his home. It is on 8,000 acres of land. It's the largest acreage of land owned in the United States. That's not like farming. It's the largest mansion in the United States. It's just enormous and it's huge. And that's where I'm going to take my husband, and I'm going to get first class flight tickets, and I am really going to be spending all the money. I will just mention quickly that we are, this is not right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're celebrating 10 years of sobriety. So he has been clean for 10 years in March, and I wanted to make this trip super special. But that's it. We're going to leave it at that. So 10 years. 10 years. Oh my God, I'm just thrilled. And it's going to cost a lot of money. A lot of money. Like, I have to sell my firstborn, my only born, to pay for this trip, but that's okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And this is 40 in singles. So I have $200 to play with today. It's 100 from last week, 100 from this week. I just didn't play last week because I did my self-care box, and that took a while. So let's get started on this. But it's a surprise. If anybody knows my husband, please don't mention it to him. I'm just kidding. So I'm super stoked that we finally decided on a place. And if you look it up, it's incredible. And we've been to Newport several times. So this kind of like, I don't know, I'm so excited. All right, let's play this and let's get rocking. So I think I left it in here last time, but we're playing it out. We got the little truck. Where's the truck? Oh my God, where's the truck? Clearly I found it before. Why can't I? Oh, here it is, 4. So we already played it once. So we're going to do 4 times 3. Because we're moving these cards out. 4 times 3 is 12. And I'm going to just put... Oh, dang, I touched it. Son of a monkey's butt, I touched it. Instead of putting the money underneath, I'm going to move it over here. 10, 11, 12. We're going to do this just for the sake of being a little neater and not touching all of the things with my fingers. Oh, I'm so mad. All right, bear. Let's do the bear. Where's the bear? Here it is, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. All right, that goes there. And we'll put in the 10 and take out a 1. 9. Oh, look, it's right here. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. So 5. You know what? I don't really like this. I want to put the money underneath. a bear, and what was the other one? The truck. So let's put the 10 under the bear and this under the truck. Yep, I don't like that. I don't feel like very accomplished when I'm moving the money from here to there. Jackal. That's what this is. This is a jackal, right, friends? I think I asked once, and then I asked twice, and I'm not quite sure. But, yep, it's a jackal. I'm saying it's a jackal. And it's 1 right here. So we got $1 and $2 going into this one. So this place is in Virginia, and it is in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Where's the car? 5. Oh, my God. 5 times 3 is 15. It's in the Blue Ridge Mountains, I think. And you can actually stay in the mansion, or you can stay. There is a hotel like on the grounds that you can stay there. So here's 2, 4, 6. So you can stay on the grounds. There are also cabins, but they're not open in March, so we're not staying in the cabins. And there is a spa inside, and there's fine dining, and you can eat in their actual like ballroom. And oh my God, I'm ecstatic about this. So tell me you know who Gloria Vanderbilt is. She's 1, so $2 are going over here. Do you know who Gloria Vanderbilt is? Because Joe didn't know who Gloria Vanderbilt was. She's like a fashion mogul, designer, and perfumes. And Gloria Vanderbilt jeans were huge. My mom loved Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. And she's perfume and all that. And Anderson Cooper is the news guy. That's her son. Like if you're looking for 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. If you're looking for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A good audiobook. Oh, it was fantastic. She had written letters to him, and the audiobook is like the letters and the stories of their life together, and he's reading his part and she's reading her part on the audiobook. It's fantastic too. So 2, 4, 6. I mean, I'm sure you can hear in my voice that I just love the Vanderbilts, and I've been to the mansions in Newport several times since I was a kid, and I used to go by myself. I went when my son was born, just the 2 of us, and I hairball, excuse me. This is 2. I just absolutely loved it. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. And they filmed The Gilded Age there. So if you've watched that show, The Gilded Age, I can't think of the woman's name. That's the main actress, but she's in Whoville. Like you would know who she was. Where is this little jungle here? 2. And 2 and 2 is 4. 2, 3, 4. She, yep, The Gilded Age was filmed there. And yeah, it's a huge part of like the history over on the East Coast where I live. Let's see. Oh, he's fierce. 2, 4, $6 going in for him. And my husband, actually, I took him to Newport for the first time, not last year, but the year before. And he loved it. I mean, not as much as I did. Maybe he loved it because it made me so happy. But Watch Hill is around the corner from there. So when you take the boat tours, 369, when you take the boat tours in Newport, you can see Watch Hill, and that is where Taylor Swift's house is, if you're into that. The Kennedy home, Jackie O's home, is there. It's where all of the money used to go. All right, 1, 2, 3. So I'm just ecstatic, and I'm so excited that I want to tell him, but I can't tell him because it's going to be a surprise. I have to book the flights. We had a trip that we canceled 2 years ago, so we have flight credits. Oh, look at that. They look so much alike. Ha! And it's right next to it, and there's 3, so that would be 6. We had flight canceled, so we still have some credits, and since that's kind of paid for already, I'm going to see if I can use the money that I saved up to bump us up to first class, just because I really want this trip to be like all out. 4 times 3 is 12, and my husband is 6 feet tall. He is not ever comfortable when we fly, ever. So I want him to be comfortable. I want to celebrate this trip. I want to celebrate him. I want to celebrate his sobriety. This is 3, so 3, 6, 9, and just acknowledge how proud I am of him. and all the things. All right, 3 times the next card. And since we're doing all 3, I'm just gonna, oh, there's only 1 left anyway. Perfect. 1 times 3 is 3. 1, 2, 3. I want to acknowledge him and celebrate him, and yeah. So anyway, this is 2. So 2, 4, 6. I wasn't going to mention it because it is it's a private thing, but it's not really a private thing, but it kind of is a private thing. But there's hope, and people do recover, and they do stay clean. This is 15. Wow. Good job, Joe. 5, 10, 15. They do recover, and they do stay sober, and they do stay clean, and it needs to be acknowledged when they do. Every milestone, a day, a week, a month, 6 months, like a year. We only celebrate the years at this point, but 1, 2, 3. It's funny because his, so this is 2 going in. His sponsor just had a big celebration too, and he bought a Porsche. So I messaged him to tell him that I was planning this trip, and I'm like, this is where we're going. It's a surprise. Please don't mention it. I can't find this koala. I said, please don't mention it. And he was like, oh my God, so fancy. All right, this is 1. So $2 is going in here. And I said, yeah, we're not buying a Porsche, but we're going to stay in a bajillion-dollar mansion for 4 days. All right, here's the sun, and it's $2. So each one is 3, 2, 4, 6. Dang, this money is lasting a long time. All right, and I feel like we still have a stack for days. All right, look at this cute little elephant. 1, 2. But oh, by the way, this box is not a freebie on her Ko-fi. That doesn't mean that you can't go get it. I mean, I think it was like $3 I paid for it. $3.50 maybe, something like that. But totally worth it. 5, 15. This is a big one. 5, 10, 15. All right. Oh, a ×2. Oh, color and save. Okay, so section, color and save. So I'm going to roll a dice, right? Should I just roll a 4-sided? Let's roll a 4-sided and see what I'm going to put it for. ×2 is 8. And we're going to color the toucan. You know this is not a coloring channel. Sorry, friends. 5, 6, 7, 8. That goes out. And this goes in here. All right. The color and save is not technically out. So we'll just kind of lean it up there. All right, here's another ×2. Oh, ×3 and a ×3. Oh, no. Nope. Sorry, friends. Not happening. Nope. I think I put 2 on top of each other. Dang, Joe. How many ×2s did you put in here? For the love of God. ×3. Look at that cute little kangaroo. Where is she? Oh, here she is. 5. 5 times 3 is 15 because we only doing that once. And then we'll put in 5 to play the second time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 to play the third. So this card is done, and we are officially out of money. And we are not done with the box. And I just touched it again. Whatever. Oh my God. And we're still not done with this box. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, maybe I won't have to save any more money in addition to this, because there's quite a stack in here. There's quite a stack in here, friends. I didn't count it, but there's a stack. All right. So these are done, and that one is not. Okay. Okay. These are not. They're going back in. Everybody going back in. Whew. All right, friends. Thank you so much for spending this Wednesday with me. I hemmed and hawed for a while about sharing what we were celebrating, but you know what? It is his story to tell, but it's my story to tell as well. I've known him since we were 15, and we broke up in high school because it wasn't good, and then we dated again in our 20s. And I broke up with him again because it wasn't good. And when I met him, when we reconnected when I was 40-ish, it was better. And he made promises, and I saw the change, and here we are. It's been 10 years. I got a ring. I said I do. I said yes. So I celebrate him. You know, it's been a long road for the both of us. And I figured I will share this one time because I want him to be acknowledged for his recovery. And if I can touch anyone who has also struggled or is living with someone who is struggling or is in recovery, you know, we're not alone either. We're part of the survival, and we're part of the recovery, and we need to be celebrated too because it puts us through the loop as well. All right, friends, enough about that. Thank you so much for spending this Wednesday with me and saving for this trip. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much money is in here. I can't wait to find out how much it's going to be in here when it's done. So thank you so much for spending this Wednesday with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow for Roll and Save. Bye, friends.